Hello, and today we are going to be playing a humble bundle game, a bit of. Maybe if I like it enough, we'll add it to a day. Called God Eater 2 Rage Burst. It looks interesting enough for me to try. I watched one of the God Eater animes, if only one I think there was. I enjoy it. It is quite violent. The anime, so I imagine this game will be quite violent. Just to give up a heads up to anybody that's going to be watching. I'm going to be assuming it's going to be quite violent. Swear, every time I open Seltzer, it always wants to explode on me. No matter how slowly I open it. I can feel it, 'cause I know you for too long. Your salvation, your ambition.
Saw you rise up, saw you fall down. Now I see you not too strong. We were younger, we were closer, but we never walked alone. But I know why, but I know fantasy. Hope is not too late. Oh, tears falling from your eyes. But I know why, fantasy. Hope is not too late.
So, this is God Eater Rage Burst. Or God Eater 2 specifically. Apparently the one before it was pretty good as well. Make a character real quick.
Surprise bullet! Let loose! Pulse! Unleash! Coming right to you!
How about this?
From the blade! From the blade! Coming at you! Here comes! Here comes! How do you like this? How about this? Keep shooting! Fire! Didn't see this coming.
Get down! Get down!
Fire! Fire! Shoot it! Impulse! Fire! Impulse edge!
Sever! Get down!
From the blade!
basically part of the premise of the story, what I remember from the anime. I should think this game came out, or a manga, probably a manga first. I think the video game did well, and they turned it into an anime. But basically the world's been taken over by these beasts, and only certain people could wield these weapons called God Eaters that could destroy them. Alright.
Listen close, you will hear from the dark a song to banish all your fears. Melody of birds taking wings soar into the sky. Hurry up,
Hurry up! I need to build the snowman.
raging storm into the sun.
Storm? I know. I don't know why they have that music every 2 seconds. There we go. Guessing that's like a moving city, moving base.
The restless god sings, my child, at the rise of a new mythology. Such a sweet symphony, and its prelude shall begin with thee. Please try to relax. After all, you were chosen to be here. I shall now test your God Art compatibility and your potential to join the anti-Aragami Purity Force, the God Eaters. I say test, but please don't concern yourself with such words. All will be well, I assure you. The Restless God already knows all about your nascent potential. I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, that doesn't look painful at all.
Incompatible?
Not this one. Look closely. They show the same spirit you did after your baptism, Julius. Congratulations! You have risen where others would fall. You have become a God Eater. Soon, the power that sings through your veins will be awakened. You will be welcomed into our elite special forces, the Blood Unit. Blood are my chosen soldiers, superior to all other God Eaters. My finest warriors will herald a new dawn for all humankind. For now, rest. You must recover your full strength. I expect great things.
Congratulations on passing the God Eater and Blood Aptitude test. I am Fran, your operator. Now that you passed the test, you are officially been granted clearance and access to the database. I'll be doing everything I can to provide you support in your time as a rookie Blood. God Eaters are the only ones who could stand against the Lagami that threatens our existence. Soon you'll be out there with them. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Some God Eaters are compatible with the special bias factors, marking them the best of the best. If you'd like to know more, check out the entry in the database. You'll find out in the terminal. The database contains all kinds of information. Take a look if you come across unfamiliar terms. You can access the database from the terminal to your right. Got it. Can't fully go on a mission until your bias factor is fully bound. Look around here for now. How about taking some time up in the Guardian if you're ever unsure of what to do next? Come talk to me. Alright, gotcha. Oh, that's screen tearing. Ugh, let me fix that. Much better. Ah, a new God Eater. Wait a minute. Aren't you that rookie Blood, aren't you? Talk to the operator behind the counter. She could show you around and assign you missions. Here, check terms using God Eater and other material based on the progress and story. Information on the bullet editor, how you get your strengths and weaknesses, and other information to help you through the game. To all new members of Blood, a number of items and bullets are vital. The mission execution may be purchased at the vending machine in the lobby. Restore pills, which prevent being killed in action, are absolutely essential. Make sure you are carrying some before departing on your mission. Check your mail periodically to ensure you're receiving the latest updates and new product arrivals. What the heck? That's a lot. Alright, we're not going through all that right now. Apparently there's a crafting system in here as well.
Ah, I hear congratulations are in order on the results of your compatibility test. I'm glad of your success. Please, sit. This is the most peaceful location on Friar. I come here when I have free time, to reflect. My apologies, I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Julius Visconti. I serve as captain of the Blood Special Forces unit, which you will soon be joining. Please, no need to be nervous. I'm rather looking forward to working with you. Well, I have some tasks to attend to. Feel free to tour Friar once you've gotten some rest. We'll speak again soon, I'm certain.
Oh, it does look pretty. I thought I just went to the garden. Okay, I'll go back up there. Can't interact with anything in the garden. Oh, here we go. I think I'll go with a balanced weapon, maybe. I'll leave that alone.
One of the most crucial tasks in any conflict is to understand your surroundings. Take a look around. Good looking. Now then, focus straight ahead. All right, your keen eyes work well enough. Next, to movement. There's 2 raised platforms there. Go ahead and climb them if you will. Sometimes that difference in elevation can be the difference between victory and defeat in battle. Always be conscious of your stamina. Pushing too hard and losing your breath in battle could end in death. Let's get a quick warm-up in. Why don't you run around for a bit? Excellent. Feeling good? Now on to the key of your life as a God Eater. Combat. That weapon you wield is a God Arc, the only tool capable of harming an origami. There, you will see some mock-ups of origami for you to test your blade upon. Fight them. Your God Arc is more versatile than you might imagine. You can switch to a ranged weapon, gun form. Transform your arc and fire at those simulacrum. Attacks in gun form use oracle power. Always watch closely to make sure you don't tire yourself out. These are the absolute basics. Now go ahead and make use of them against the origami before you. Once you have mastered this training, you will join Blood out in the field, in real battle.
Hey there! You were so freaking super amazing out there today!
Yeah.
You're a newbie, huh? I mean, new to this. Blood Special Force. You know what I mean.
Okay there, Nana.
I'm Nana Kozuki, Cadet Second Class. I just got brought up too. It's so awesome to meet you. It was, well, not great exactly. What about yours? Oh, I was too. Whew, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Oh man, this chick's gonna end up dead.
We're two peas, you and I. We should stick together. Oh, by the way, as a token of our newfound friendship, ta-da! Sandwich! It's my mom's secret super special recipe. An amazing Odin sandwich. Give it a try. Bet you'll love it. Oops, training starts any minute now. I almost totally zoned. Sandwiches are a blessing and a curse. Sorry, gotta run. See you soon.
Wow.
Oh, hey, I'll be really mad if you leave even a single crumb. So enjoy.
Just came through basic training. You must be a rookie, right? I'm Damian. Nice to meet you. Not really stationed here. I just got sent from another station to take care of some minor stuff. I may be retired now, but I was a guy lead back in the day. If you like, I can give you some tips. No, whatever. Well, here's some. Okay. God arcs can be switched between short and long range combat styles, but I bet the basics cover that. Still, mastery of a close range combat will have the biggest effect on your odds of success. Experiment at first, finding a close range weapon that suits you should provide a huge advantage. Now you have two main classes of melee weapons, blades and polearms. Blades and polearms each have 3 different kinds of weapons. But that's enough for now. I wouldn't want to overload your brain. We'll pick this up later.
Let's have a brief review, shall we? First, we must see where you stand. Slay this enemy, but be warned. It is stronger than your last opponent. When you can't avoid an origami strike, open your shield. It will disperse the damage.
B plus right button.
Will do you no good if you've been knocked out. Still, healing does take time. The best way I've found to open up that space is with stun grenades. Now, I want you to face that origami once more. Devour your enemies and tear from them their oracle power. By doing so, you gain a portion of their bestial strength. You become more powerful. When an opening appears, devour your enemies, then burst and slay the others arrayed against you. Precious materials from its core. Such will enable further research to advance your equipment. It may be crude, but salvage all you can.
Go forward!
You can also collect any scraps of materials that fall during battle. For the sake of practice, some material has been left in the training grounds. Hunt it down. Training will end in 20 seconds. That, we conclude your basic training. You are now ready to join our Blood Special Forces.
Never seen you two around before.
Hi there.
Oh, you're the new recruits everyone's been talking about.
Yes, sir. We're both really excited to work with you, sir.
Sir? That has a nice ring to it. The name's Romeo. If there's anything you need to know, I'm your guy. Ask away. I'll tell you one thing, though. Blood is tough, so you'd better be ready to give it your all. Huh? Oh, well, that's a good question. So, thus, blood is... Okay, so there's this blood power, and, if it, you know, wakes up, you get these cool skills. Our captain's skill is super awesome. He comes up against an origami, right? And then, bam! Slash!
That's so cool. Can you tell us about your special skills, sir? Romeo, sir?
Oh, hey, come on, don't ask that kind of thing. It's not easy to get a special skill. Kind of personal.
You don't have one, do you?
Oh, I know. Why don't you take those questions to Dr. Rachel? She's the one who founded Blood. See ya.
Huh? Is question and answer time over already? Did I ask something I shouldn't have?
Uh-huh. Dr. Rachel wants to see you. She's waiting in the laboratory. Take the elevator down below to the upper level. The lab is through the right-hand door. Hey, listen, this. Romeo told me something cool. Both Romeo and Kappa Jews came from the same orphanage as me. Isn't that crazy? Captain Julius, I haven't met him, but I heard things about him. He stood out even among the elite cadets. And now I get to work with such a gifted people. Sometimes I think I must be dreaming. I have something to discuss with you too. Come see me when you're finished with Dr. Rachel. Welcome, new cadets of the Blood Unit. I plan to host a official dinner. However, oh, you're just a cadet too? Nah, shut up. You don't know who she is. Glad to see you're all getting along so well. Today I'm going to share with you the mission and purpose of the Elite Blood Unit. Cool. We're all ears, man. Origami brought mankind to the brink of ruin. Only God Eaters had the power to hold back the tide. It is our aim to usher in a new era. Blood is the best of the best, superior to any God Eater.
Whoa, awesome!
Yeah, we are. With Julius and our special powers, nothing can stop us. Precisely. You are chosen. Your strength of will lies dormant in your veins, but can be awakened. When members of our unit undergo this awakening, they become uplifted and inspire other God Eaters. Romeo, Nana, as well as you and Captain Julius. can't say my name, Knives. Was it really that hard to edit the text in there? Like, typed in player, whatever. As members of Blood, it is your duty to lead God Eaters, to teach them of their true potential. Right now, the blood powers lie quite inside you, but no, I know that you have the will to awaken it. I eagerly await that day.
Oh, that's not true.
I won't let you down, Dr. Rachel. Yeah, I know you'll do great, Romeo. Somehow I think you two are gonna flunk out hard and probably get killed. Hey, you're blood too, you know. You got to awaken your potential with us.
My apologies, friend. I simply have a great deal of confidence in them. I wish to see their talents firsthand.
Understood, sir. But in the future, please endeavor to keep me informed, for their sake.
Yes, of course.
Well, I hope they live up to your expectations, Captain. Good luck.
Good, you're here.
Cadet Second Class Nana Kozuki reporting for duty in the Blood Special Forces Unit, sir! I'm so super proud to be here!
Welcome to Blood. I am Captain Julius Visconti. Now, without further ado, let's begin your field training.
What?
Look out there. Those are the beasts that threaten the future of the human race. The Aragami. How you slay them is of no concern, but do not halt until they stop breathing. Understood?
Wait, you mean we're fighting Aragami like right now? Like, for real?
Indeed, Cadet. You would learn little if you never fought on a real battlefield. Simply do all that I know you can, and those monsters will pose no threat. All right? Humanity has faced enemies since ancient times. Humanity has always prevailed. I know we do not have sharp fangs and rending claws to face off against our foes. But we have gifts they do not possess. Strategy, unity, cooperation. And most of all, the strength of will that binds us together. Willpower is the fiercest weapon. Our fiercest weapon. Never forget that. It's time. Forward! This mission's Aragami are not usually prone to violence, but let's remain cautious.
Whoa! Actual real live Aragami!
We're here to support you, Captain.
Thank you. Glad to have you.
The Aragami is disengaging. It's heading for food.
Scatter before me like leaves on the wind.
Strike! It's weakening! Continue your assault!
Zooming
spots on our scanners. It's close.
What breed?
An ogre tail.
Very well. Arcs up! Prepare to defend yourselves! All right, let's begin. Cadets, you've done well today. This is an ideal opportunity to demonstrate the abilities you are to awaken.
Oh, wow, so awesome!
I focused that willpower to execute a blood art. Stand fast!
What's a blood art?
A talent that can shift the very tide of battle in your favor. Blood arts are innate skills, forged of the fire in your veins. That was a blood art. This power within us will constantly develop and strengthen as we do. With it, we can face any origami. Always remember that this is a part of you. Nothing can stand against it.
Done. You've already completed your first mission. You've done very well. I see great potential in you. I am sure you will soon gain your blood power and blood arts. Once your blood power unchains in your inner spirit, it'll unlock powerful technique blood arts. They might give you unimaginable power or release in oracle cells and automatically your guard arc attack. Blood arc heightens a soldier's combat abilities or individual traits to the utmost limits. Is the blood power the same? Blood arts or technique are tied to a god arc. Blood powers are inborn, unique to each person. Julius's blood power takes control of the boys, his allies. God arcs granting them burst mode. You might not acquire the same power as Julius. Different people gain different abilities. What are resonances? Resonances are amplified manifestations of emotion and will, known to occur between some God eaters. I applied my research of these resonances into the development of a new P66 Bias factor. The P66 factor allows an awakened user to express their individual essence at will. This manifestation of resonance is called a blood power. Julius has shown you just what he can do. I'm sure you will. I look forward to the day that your blood power awakens. A blood power lies within all members of the blood. I wonder what ability will blossom within you. Gonna see how bad this turns out, me doing this mission alone.
Be sure to maintain situational awareness. Ready when you are.
So glad you're here. My daughter is your biggest fan.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't deserve such praise.
Come now, miss. Don't be so modest.
Miss Yuno, we are truly grateful that you've agreed to help improve Fenrir's public image.
It's my pleasure. It's thanks to Fenrir that supplies are getting to those who need them. I'm just proud to help in any way I can.
Then how about a concert at our headquarters? Surely having your beauty among them would boost the troops' morale.
I'm sorry. Such a generous offer, really. But, I'd rather not leave the Far East right now. Once the food shortage in the satellite bases has been resolved, I'll gladly consider it.
Yes, of course. I'll talk with HQ myself and see what can be done. I'll have those outliers fed without delay.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Come, let's sit and discuss the arrangements.
You know, you guys are way too reckless. Always charging in at the origami. You gotta stay back. You know, analyze the enemy's movements.
Sounds like being a chicken to me.
Hey, no, getting kind of close there.
Oh!
So sorry about...
What are you kids doing? Miss Yuno, I apologize for this behavior.
Please, it's fine.
Careful there, you three. You shouldn't be horsing around in the lobby. I know you don't want to disturb our important guests.
Right. Sorry, Dr. Leia. It won't happen again.
My apologies for those rude children. I am ashamed. They're really only good for fighting, you know.
I think we lost Romeo. What's with that weird look?
Do you not know who that was? That's Yuno Ashihara!
Do you know what he's talking about?
Are you kidding me right now? It's Yuno, the most awesome idol ever to live. She's so pretty. I can't believe I almost touched her. Why? The one time I don't have my camera. Her scent lingers on my skin. I won't be taking a shower.
What?
That's for sure.
Romeo, I think everyone would appreciate it if you kept showering.
Not a chance. That was once in a lifetime. A glimpse of Yuno. How do you not get
Oh my lord.
All right. Well, whatever. Come on, let's get going.
Hey, wait for Romeo!
Yeah, accept mission. Okay. Hard missions. Just try one, I guess.
Ready to commence the mission? Good luck out there.
Let it begin.
Blood Alpha, your burst status is fading.
have some extra time on our hands.
Solo mission. Be sure to maintain situational awareness. Ready when you are.
Let it begin.
Finish this one.
probably handle something a little tougher.
You get tickets as rewards for missions that are useful for upgrading and crafting items. Think I could use something a little harder? I think so. I'm doing this by myself, and I don't even need to do this by myself, I don't think.
Blood unit reading green. Region indicators reading green. We're good to go. Commence the mission.
We will succeed. Of that I have no doubts.
That one looks new. You look like a shooter. These airborne ones are giving me trouble.
Let out, fall back and recover. We need you in this fight.
My allies in danger.
I doubt hiding in the bushes will work. Break line of sight. How do I look for items? Oh, no. poisoned. I'm gonna die. Run. How do I access the menu for healing? Or maybe I can't die from poisoning. Which the button? Oh, that's such an awkward button. I think I'm gonna die this mission. This one isn't actually hard. It's like grouped up on too much. And I died. Such a bad angle. This is really annoying, these air units. Turn around.
Blood Alpha, your wounds have reached a critical state. Regrouping advised. Health status.
wish I was further away so I could see myself better. If I change the resolution. Let me see if I could change the resolution. Although that's probably gonna mess up the stream. What that does. Nope. No, man, let's put it back. No zoom, it's too close. Especially with the air.
Forward to arrest, I must admit.
Be sure to hand in your after-action report when you return to base.
I wonder if that endurance goes back up. So, what do I have to do to have a lower ping? Alright, well, first it depends to connect with, like, what game. Is it example Fortnite? Because it might vary based on the platform that you're doing. I'll keep it on this screen because it's quiet, so I could hear you. All right. Let's go to my browser. Fortnite server list. Servers. Server list. Status, server, and server ping. Alright, we have a Europe, Korean, Japan, North America, Brazilian. Alright, I'm gonna put a link in the chat, and then this will tell you the ping for all the Fortnite servers. Obviously, that's just for this game. So that will be the server status and the different pings for the area. I guess. My ping in the server is US. My ping in the server in the US and other games are 150, 250. Alright, I kind of wish I knew where the server was based in the US, because there's a big difference between West Coast and East Coast, because the United States is pretty big. So let's look up free VPN 10 best VPN. No, they don't want this. I want free. Oh, it isn't. For thing. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna put another link. I don't know if this is gonna I haven't tried any of these. I'm just putting this in here for this article. Obviously don't use one piece of information as a solitary one, like, you know, just based off that. Did it go through? Looks like it did. All right, so I would get a free trial if any of these, if you know, if you really wanted to spend money. Some of them might be free, or at least get a free trial before you actually to try it. But you could try one of these VPNs, and you would connect to a server that is close to what you want. Trying to see, this one doesn't have a free trial. It doesn't look like the first one. Let's see. I'll hide my ass. Sometimes they also hide the free trials. There are free ones as well. But you get better with paid. Some of them are pretty decently cheap. Price plans. Maybe they have there. Nope. Where is free trial? This guy probably has affiliate links on all these, so they're probably all paid. VPN for that. Pricing and plans. Okay. This one has a 1-day free trial. So if you, obviously with 1 day, it's kind of not a lot of testing time, but you could always make a second email address, and, you know, if you wanted to try it out again. So usually what would happen, you would install their software and connect to the server that's closest the gaming server that you're trying to play with. And you could try that to see if that helps. If you want me to walk you through it a little bit better, I can, Edward. But I would definitely only do a free trial one first. I'm not sure if they want building information for you to even try it. Some of them may want that. I mean, I would just instantly cancel it the second you sign up, just so it doesn't accidentally charge you. And some of them are priced reasonably, like I've seen some that are like in US dollars. For like like $5 a month, which is not too crazy. Some of them too will be better priced for yearly. Right now, the one I bought, I'm trying out. I did it for the month. It's a little expensive, but the one I chose for the month, it was $11. But the one I picked is not necessarily good for ping. The one I picked was for security reasons and to hide myself. Because of being streaming, I don't want to be involved in any kind of nonsense over the internet with I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want people to get the idea. So I could try to find you some others as well. But the whole idea is you would pick one that's close to you and try it out. There are ones that are totally free that people use as well, just for anonymous browsing or unlocking content. So like say if you're in China, certain websites are blocked. So that would unblock them for you.
Solo mission. Be sure to maintain situational awareness. Ready when you are.
Let it begin.
Is a VPN. So the VPN is a Google tool that you can buy. Okay, let me pause. Okay, a VPN in some cases can improve ping, but it depends. Like basically you're tunneling, like not all the time it does it, but if you have a really bad ping, it can. So like it depends on the route. The internet is filled with a whole bunch of different like addresses and whatnot, and you have a whole bunch of stops and pauses in between there. It really depends on your route, like to the VPN and then the VPN to the server. But you're also traveling overseas, so sometimes when you connect to a VPN, it will possibly lower your ping if you find one that's close to the server that you're trying to connect to. Because sometimes you might be able to connect to the VPN better than the actual server. Personally, I think at a ping at a 200, you don't have to worry too much. A lot of people cry with that ping, in my opinion. But I mean, unless you're paying, like, unless you're really playing first-person shooters, I don't think that kind of ping really has much impact, in my personal opinion. I could be totally wrong on this. Like, maybe with the first-person shooter, it will kind of lag a little bit. Like, and you can't, and first-person shooters are devastatingly, you need, like, I think every ounce of, like, lag free that you can. It's not a Google tool, that you're buying. A VPN's called, like, a virtual private network. So you're basically tunneling into somebody else's computer, and then now it looks like you're coming from there, but your ping is related to there. So the problem is, it depends really on you connecting to that server, how good your ping is, and then their server to their server ping. So let's say I'm trying to connect to like a server in New York City, and like my ping is like 15 whatever, 20 or whatever it is, milliseconds. But then I use like say, and now I decided to connect to a server in Canada, and then I use a VPN and I connect to a server in Canada, then trying to reach the New York City server that I'm actually playing the game on. It's actually probably going to make my ping worse. because I'm going further away and then coming back, adding like even more distance. Like, not necessarily. It also depends on the route going to that server. Like, you have to play around and look. That's why I recommend using a free one or a free trial one to actually see what your pings are if you really feel like you need to work on your pings. Like, I mean, unless you're timing out or you're playing a first-person shooter, I mean, it's not ideal. I definitely agree with it's not being ideal, like 150 to 200 ping. But I do feel like it's playable, unless the game is, like, timing you out because it's, like, the ping is too high. Or you're playing a first-person shooter. That's the only time I, like, really... Like, I used to have a ping like that, and I would get by. It's obviously slightly annoying. So it would be like you're basically connecting to another computer. So, like, say, like, you would be connecting to my computer, and the other server that you're trying to connect to is, like, right near me. But, like, I have, like, a 15, or, like, say, that server, and say, like, the ping to city server is, like, only 20 for me, because I'm really close. And, and you would normally connect to it and it's like 200, but say you would connect to me and it's 100, maybe then it would be like 120 instead of the 200. So you may see gains, you may not. Like, it really depends. Another way you could possibly see better gains, if you connect to someone else, another VPN server near you that just has a better internet connection than you do. That would be another way. Because if they have a better internet connection that's faster, not to say yours is like poor, but maybe like you find one that's in a central hub, like, which is really strong, because that's what you're connecting to usually with a VPN, one of these central hubs. They're like root IPs. That may also help. It's just gonna be a lot of trial and error. You're gonna have to do some of the legwork on your own. Like, I can only point you in the right direction. Oh, that looks bad. Turned. I wasn't expecting that. Ah, distance attack. Man, they're starting to pile up now. got me. Said 860 ping for North America for the game, or with the VPN, or your ping with the first link, the Fortnite. So sorry, this game is kind of loud in my thing. Are you talking about the Fortnite server? I sent you a link for the first one. The first one was Fortnite service status. So that one should tell you the lowest Fortnite server ping, I believe, for you. So if North America is the lowest, then obviously, I mean, you could use that one. But if 860 sounds horrible, that's definitely not really playable at that number. Yeah, that's something you definitely need to improve on. So, Fortnite server. So is that the best ping for North America, or there's a whole list of servers in that link? Let me see. So you have North America, Europe, Brazil, Japan, Oceanic, and Korean. North America is the best for me. Europe is next. Then Brazil, then Japan, then Oceanic, and then Korea. So is any other one better for you? Like, you want to try to, you know, get it as close as possible. You know, you get it as good as you can before you start trying to use a VPN. Because VPNs could also add other problems into the mix. It's not like a foolproof method. Oh yay, I get to attack you alone. Okay, so what ping is like, so it's your connection to a server. Your router is most likely not affecting it. I mean, it can have a small impact on it, but not that dramatic. You're in Peru, right? Do you have a server for Google for Peru? All right. Let's see. Google search Google search servers. Google search servers. Or server list. Data centers. No, that's not what you want. You want the different, because Google's like all over the place and it's the most generic one. All right, when you go to google.com, what extension does it have at the end? Like, because I have .com, you might have something else because of where you are. Like, I think Canada has CA in it. Like, you'll connect to a more local server when you're searching for Google. They do that automatically in the background. so you see less delay. Basically, that's what your ping is. It's the amount of delay you have before you get information back from the server. So you send out a request or for data. Now that data, that's the travel time. That's ping. Like you're talking about milliseconds for delay. That's what I'm saying. Like around 100 and something milliseconds is not really that bad. Like only like in really high stress scenarios, but at 800 and something, that's almost a full second. So that is horrible. You probably definitely could not do a first person shooter because people do multiple actions in a second a lot of times. You can get away with it like 200. So if you know your local Google thing, your local address, what you can do, if you're running Windows, if you know, I don't know which version of Windows you are, if you hit the window key R, it'll bring up a little window called Run. And if you type CMD in there, command prompt, you can now type PING. I don't know if it's local. Your local language is going to be different. And then you could type in like www.google.com or whatever yours ends with. And now it will start pinging. See, like I have a 5-second, I have 60 milliseconds, 59 milliseconds, 70 milliseconds, 58 milliseconds. Those were my ping times in milliseconds for that particular IP address I was trying to connect to. So you want to try to find a local server that you connect to really quickly, but has a better ping to the server that you're trying to connect to. That's probably actually better for reducing ping, now that I think about it. So you probably want to find a VPN that's part of the internet backbone. Like the internet backbone is like the main hubs, the main highways for the internet. So if you get a VPN in your country that's part of the main backbone in your country, if you tunnel to them, you probably have a really better ping. So that's ideally, I think that what you want to look for is a VPN server that's in your country, and then try the free trials out, and then from there, I'm gonna put my controller. And you have a higher ping because basically, depending where you are, you're gonna get rerouted. Okay, so like you're from your modem or whatever. Now you're going back to your ISP, your internet service provider, and then you're gonna bounce somewhere else, and then bounce somewhere else. And it routes you all a way around the world or wherever you're going. But you have to travel on this path. This, like, path A might be really bad for you. But if you go to a different path, it might be a lot better for you. But you can't necessarily go from one path to the other unless you're using, like, that's basically what a VPN is doing, is making you pretend like you're sitting there at a different spot. So like right now I'm using a VPN, even though I'm in the US, I'm actually look like I'm sitting in Canada right now, because that's the server I chose to, because it gave me a decently low ping, but it's not going to really hinder my gaming and streaming so much. There was one VPN I tried out last week where it was giving me pretty bad ping, but it was also causing me to drop a lot of my frames with my streaming. And it was either, and it wasn't really out, the overhead on my CPU wasn't going up either. But that was another issue I was having. But I got a small increase in my ping, but it gives me what I wanted, and I don't have to worry so much about certain things. Finally showed yourself. Light no dragon. The distance definitely helps. You're far from the server, but your route that you might be taking, because you're not directly on the backbone. Like, I'm not too far away from the backbone. Like, it actually, in my city, there's actually a backbone connection. So I have really good ping because of that, in general. So, like, if you connect to another server in your country that's like part of your country's backbone for the internet, like the strongest connection there is, it will help you. Because if you force the route to go that way, so what's probably happening, instead of because it doesn't necessarily know that it should go that way for the fastest times. It just bounces you around, like, I think in the quickest path, I believe. Because everyone's basically connected, and you have security so people can't necessarily get into you. But you're actually sharing the same data lines as a lot of other people as well. Obviously. So, like, it's just taking, I believe, the shortest path. I believe that how it works. I don't believe that it's necessarily optimizing it for ping time when you send out an inquiry for data. So that's why I, like, if you find VPN in your server, obviously do a free trial before you just spend money and test it. And you would then connect to that VPN and then go look at your ping time for that server. If you know that server's IP address, you can go to, you know, if you're in Windows, I don't know which version you are, if you are in Windows, like you hit the window key R, that will bring up run screen, type CMD. CMD is command prompt. When you're in the command prompt, you could type PNG, the IP address, so like 192.168.1.1. That's like one of my internal IP addresses. I'm somewhat familiar with networking. That's kind of what this is. I'm not 100% got it down, but so like if you type that in there, like ping and then space, the IP address, enter, and then if you see an improvement, like I would do a before the VPN and then after a VPN to verify it as well, unless you could just see without it. Could have sworn I dashed. on, why can't you hit him with that? Also, Edward, if you want to talk about more of this off stream, just grab me in Discord. My Discord link should be in my YouTube banner, so you could talk about this more offline as well. Also, I could probably join a call with you. I don't know how well you could understand, you know, or speak, but you could also type and I could talk if that helps.
Curses!
Come on. Is Discord for mobile or PC both? So you could put your Discord on a mobile device or PC and they work together. So it's a chat program slash voice chat as well. So you could do both text and voice chat. Oh, it's not showing it back there. Oh, hockey.
It's heading for food.
Scatter before me like leaves on the wind.
Let out the first status scenario exploration.
I watch your videos on mobile. Ah, okay. I hope you're connected to Wi-Fi. So are you trying to game on mobile? Or are you trying to game on PC or another platform? Like, your router could have an effect, but like it won't be that dramatic, I don't think. Like even if you have an older one, it wouldn't be that bad of an effect. Because your router, like depending on what like computer chip is in it, because like all routers basically have little computer chips in them. So if you get like a premium router, it would obviously do better than like budget router. I play games on my PC. Okay. Yeah, so what even some streamers do so they could talk to their people, because some people don't have multiple screens. They'll like play the game on their main screen. They'll look at the chat like on their phone. There's a lot of integrations with Twitch to do that. Not necessarily as much on YouTube, but yeah, so theoretically you could game on the PC and then like use your mobile if your computer can't handle the Discord at the same time, or some people just prefer it that way. Freezing. Kind of a waste of took forever.
I think you can probably handle something a little tougher.
I don't know about that. It's starting to actually get hard. I might actually have to get my teammates involved. Yeah, so even if you want to ask questions, like I could try to help you when you're not necessarily on the computer, you could like join my channel. So I'm a bit of a computer geek. I do know quite a lot about computers. And if not, I could learn more. I do enjoy learning. you know, let me. Oh wow, look at all these people. Anna, Romeo, Julius. Knives is Pearl of Knife, correct. But calling Knife as a name doesn't make sense. It just doesn't sound right. Even the anime character that I'm thinking about was called Knives, plural. Like Knife doesn't sound right. Knives sounds fine as a name. Some people thought I got my name. Oh, is it not letting me do it like that? Or did I hit cancel? Yeah, hit cancel. Get some Julius. Let's get some Nana. Get some Romeo. Oh, it's fine. You don't have to enjoy anime. I'm just referencing it is all. Anime is not for everybody. Not everybody likes everything. Surname is...
I think you can probably handle something a little tougher.
Are you talking about for Discord? Or are you just talking about in general? Oh, you're just talking about your real name, yeah. My real name is not Knives. I don't want to put my real name out there on the internet. Like, people could find it out if they really wanted to. So this is actually a fake name.
Take some rest. You've earned it.
But it's a name I like, so... Let's go see if there's more story. I'll talk to you guys.
Hey!
Who are you, boy? Ah, wait, I remember. You're the second term blood cadet I see in your files. And you? What are you doing here? You're Dr. Rachel's assistant or something.
Yes.
Haha, well spoken, soldier. Keep your nose clean and you may find a spot in my personal guard. I don't want to be your personal guard. I don't like you. Fresno is a complex organization. It's conservatories, totally not reading that correctly, like me, who keep the peace. Glory hungry, idiot, young upstarts, and arrogant branch types are always trying to stir things up. But I imagine you'll hear all about that soon enough. Well, if you aim to succeed, that is. But I imagine you'll hear all about that soon enough. Well, I am.
Oh.
Whatever. So just keep doing missions? No more story at the moment? I gotta do those other missions. I don't like games like League of Legends, Warcraft, Dota, neither Call of Duty or GTA. So maybe games like StarCraft or Command and Conquer. Oh wait, are you talking about Warcraft or World of Warcraft? Because there's a big difference between World of Warcraft and Warcraft. Like I think StarCraft is similar to Warcraft. I enjoy RTS. Turn-based is okay. I should actually start streaming that game I was playing turn-based. What game was that? You would probably like that game. Maybe XCOM 2. XCOM. You're basically like little soldiers in turn-based combat against aliens, finding and researching alien technology. The first one was unbelievably hard. I don't think I ever beat the first one. I got so frustrated with it. This one I got close to beating, but I wiped the save file, so I have to start it over again. And even though they did make you kind of, you don't like those games either? Okay, so you're not into RTSs. You like the turn-based games, like Command and Conquer, not Command and Conquer. So like obviously Civilization. I'm not sure if you like XCOM or you're more a fan of like building and management, kind of like a SimCity style, but with warfare as well. I definitely like managing a base and resources. What is this? Oh, there's another mission right there. Urgent business.
Ready to commence the mission? luck out there.
Like leaves on the wind.
Origami fall.
By my blade.
Origami has gone silent. Nicely done.
That's the way. Another operation well in hand.
I have some extra time now. Maybe I'll hit up some shots on the way back.
If only they all ended so well.
We are so cool.
I think you can probably handle something a little tougher.
Dawn's brightness will shine. Tomorrow will ever come, even in a night as dark as this. Let's get to work.
Story.
Scouting a new member for Blood, Rachel?
Precisely. In fact, I believe he arrived at Friar just today. I'm eager to see him in action.
Gilbert McLean. I know that name, but I can't remember from where.
Most likely the Fenrir Court of Inquiry. Mr. McLean made quite a name for himself during his time at the Glasgow branch.
Ah, of course. Fragging Gil, I should have known. He was indicted in the death of his senior officer, wasn't he? Rachel, is the Blood Unit truly so desperate for new members? The God Ark soldiers are strong enough on their own, surely.
No, my sweet sister. They are not nearly strong enough. The blood power that the squad possesses is like a blade of will, honed to a perfect edge. A new catalyst will forge a stronger alloy. Remember, as long as we are together, we can overcome anything. We have come so far already. We can face even this challenge to humanity and create a new dawn for all humankind.
I know, Rachel. We will.
What the heck was that for?
What's going on here, soldier?
To be honest, things got kinda out of
All
hand.
I did was ask where he was transferring from, then he just hauled off and slugged me!
Are you the Blood Captain? I'm Gilbert McLean. You can call me Gil.
As for the kid, well, he was out of line, so I socked him in the face. Just throw me in the brig or whatever you do here. I'm out.
That guy's fuse is way too short. I mean, what the heck was that about? He just... Well, I probably could have been nicer about
Oh,
it.
for sure. You're being super nosy. But still, I always say that violence never solves anything.
I thought being casual would open him up a little more.
I will overlook this exchange for now, Romeo. But it is up to you to find Gilbert and fix this. I won't have animosity on the field.
What? No way. You saw him. He's crazy. Crazy!
You two, make sure you back him up. Understood?
This girl's outfit is totally ridiculous.
How am I supposed to patch things up with him? He's like an
She's
animal.
like going to combat like this. I don't get it. Hope you like want to be layered up in armor. Even his outfit looks too dressy for combat. Although the centerpiece looks like a piece of armor. Like that jacket looks way too fancy. I gotta go find this jerk now. Oh, it's you. Have you decided how to punish me yet? Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Is that good morning? Buenas noches. Or is that the music? Definitely sounds Spanish sounding. Buenas noches. What is that? That is good morning, no? No, that's not good morning. It is buenas noches. Oh, I know this word. I said it like too with looking at whatever. I'm sure you'll tell me in a second. Won't that hinder the mission? Look, a lot of things happened in Scotland. I'll tell you better another time. Maybe it's best to start over. I am Gilbert McLean. I transferred here from the last branch. I may be the new guy in blood, but I got a God Eater for 5 years. I'm good at what I do. Buenas noches. Good night. Close. Just the opposite. Thank you for hanging, Edward. I'm assuming you're out now. Buenas noches. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. And if you want, like, if I'm not online and you want to ask me about the VMP, VPN as well, just go to my channel banner, and that's my link for my Discord. I'm not sure. Yeah, if you want, if you can't find the link, I'll post it in the chat. But you could, like, I have my own channel, and then you could post in that channel if you want, or direct personal message me, and then I'll be able to talk to you a little bit in between streaming. You know, because obviously you might want to work on it besides time. You know, if I'm available, I'll read the messages. I check it usually at least once a day. So. No. Spring Awakening. you already moved one. We got Gilbert on there now. Nana's missing.
Forward to a rest, I must admit.
I just want to kick back and relax.
It's actually rather
Every mission should go this well.
I have a feeling the next mission won't.
Worry not, I'm here. So you are of the blood unit.
Oh, you look like some high-class guy. Or highborn, think you're better than everyone else.
Oh, please, relax. It's only natural to be nervous, but I assure you, all is well. Now that I'm here, you need never fear again. Oh, forgive my dreadful manners. A knight in the service of the Far East Branch's glorious 1st Unit fighters, I am Emil von Strasbourg.
Nice. Good seeing you, pal.
Yes, this friar is truly a majestic vessel, is it not? Impressive, yet tasteful. Yet beyond the horizon, the Aragami Scourge awaits, plotting to hinder this vessel's blessed voyage. You are undoubtedly gripped by fear, yet I say unto thee, take courage, friends, for I am here. I shall stand firm and defend you. You shall know no fear whilst beside me. Don't be shy, my friend. It is my sworn duty to help the weak. That is the truth of chivalry. Be not ashamed of your helplessness, weakness, impotence, for I shall be beside you in battle. Ah, you wish to man the ramparts of thine own ship. Of course, 'tis crucial to keep appearances. I see in you a kindred spirit. 'Twill be an honor to ride into battle beside you. Let us fight, cheek by jowl, blades shining bright to all mankind. Our victory is all but assured. Fight on, my comrades in combat!
Well, it's weird.
Weapons free and clear to engage. Let the mission begin.
This is it. Let's go!
This guy's obnoxious. I'll gladly do this with the team this time. Hello, Max. Able to get any games of Fortnite today? Or is your computer still acting up?
Engaged origami retreating to feet.
Scatter before me like leaves on the wind.
Tough fight. Good, but tough.
If only they all ended so well.
I think you can probably handle something a little tougher.
First one. So, are you able to play Fortnite today, or was it acting up on you? Still.
Prepare yourself. I bestow upon you Emil's Ultra Royal Support.
So, that was the last of them?
Ah!
Huh? What's that?
creature of darkness, I, Emil, with strength of arms and knightly valor, shall return you from whence you came! All right. Not a bad showing. Now, you face my true strength! Skill attack! Emil! Special! Ultra! Such strength!
What the hell? Come on, let's take care of that thing.
Nay, come not near. Leave this beast to me. I shall show you the power of a knight gallant! Prepare yourself! Face death, you beast from the... Oh!
We don't have time for this. We'll handle it. I'm getting real tired of this kind of... Huh? Oh, whatever.
Every battle a God-Eater faces is a noble quest undertaken. In this world, drowning in despair, God-Eaters bring the shining ray of hope to humanity. Justice will prevail. We will have a better tomorrow. Justice will not lose. We will look towards the future. And thus I, Emil von Strasbourg, a true and honorable knight, shall never be defeated!
Oh, he's about to get eaten.
Would you look at that? The idiot actually did it.
Yeah, I did it! This is a grand day for knighthood and chivalry! Victory!
All instruments reading clear. We're ready to start whenever you are.
Come on, let's do this.
I zoom out with my mouse? Nope. Not attack the dead body. Doing good. Yeah, I'm not doing bad. Wanted to try out this game. Got this month from Humble Bundle, along with a couple other games.
Engaged origami retreating to feed.
Scatter before me like leaves on the wind.
Seems a little repetitive, but I like the anime that I watched from this, so that's why I decided to play it.
Enemy down. Well done. Doing well, Guardians. Keep up the pressure.
How are you doing, Max? You alright? If that's Max. I'm assuming it's Max.
Structure of the bond confirmed. Well done. Let out. Hang in there. I'm sending the team help. Please assist them.
I'll just stay here and heal for a second,
okay? Our army is disengaging. It's heading for food.
Hey, don't you run away on me!
You deserve a rest. Come back home.
You have done honor to your leader and yourselves.
It was a good fight all around. I just want to kick back and relax.
Finally, a task that went exactly as predicted.
Nothing says good fight like a post-battle Odin sandwich.
Maintain vigilance until extraction. The mission isn't over until everyone is home safe.
Trust me.
Attention! My god arc isn't working! Not good, not good, not good! Ugh!
Awesome! Just like the captains!
Observe! The blood power has finally awakened. That beast was strong, Vice Captain. You did well.
Whatever. Let's go buy some. Let's see what we can craft. Here you could use materials, do missions, upgrade your equipment, and craft new items and materials. Upgrading equipment unlocks new skills, so upgrade often. Upgrade melee weapon. Oh, let's try this. That's 2. Oh, this is 2, 2. Here you can install skills found on abandoned god arcs into your own god arc. +1 allows you to improve basic god arcs to maximum +30. These are parts. I want to see what my current weapon is. Okay, I'm currently using this one, muted 10. The on-hole blade. I'll modify that blade. people wanted to talk to me, right? No idea how to use blood power yet. Do another mission.
Ready to commence the mission? Good luck out there.
We will succeed. Of that I have no doubts.
Is that how I get stuff as well? Looked like I got items because I... So we want to eat every one of these.
That's all for today. Gil's calling it in.
Gotta work to work up an appetite.
It's been quite a while. I assume you are no longer Dr. Rachel's attendant.
No, sir. I've only recently been given a new assignment. I have been commanded to serve in the Blood Special Forces unit. I am glad to see you again, Julius. Captain. Please, allow me to introduce myself.
Sounds like somebody has a crush.
My name is Shiel Allenson. As of today, I am a member of Blood, and proud to serve. I too was raised at the Magnolia Compass Orphanage. Julius and I both learned to be soldiers and God Eaters under Dr. Rachel's tutelage. I've had extensive training in military tactics and strategy, as well as special operations. I hope my knowledge can be put to good use. That is all.
Please, Shield, there's no need to remain so tense. Welcome to Blood. We're so proud to count you among us. Finally, all of our cadets have been gathered together. Your powers pulse with your heart. You will become leaders, far beyond the elite of God Eaters. You will be the very saviors of all humanity. Julius?
Blood Special Forces will now shift its focus to tactical cohesion. To that end, I will promote one among us to Vice Captain. Their task will be to oversee Blood's growth into a truly unified whole.
Let me guess.
With exceptional combat abilities, a dedication to their allies, and awakened blood power, you are the most suitable candidate.
I don't want it.
Will you accept the position of Vice Captain?
Wow, Vice Captain?
No.
So cool!
The ideal choice, really. Romeo's unreliable, and Nana's, well, Nana.
Oh, shut up, Gil. You're way worse than me.
Yeah, I don't think so. You stand too far from the enemy. You miss, and then you call yourself a crack shot.
Oh, look who's talking, Mr. Charge into everyone's line of fire guy. Yeah?
Who's everyone?
Not me, actually.
Me, you idiot! Duh!
As you can see, team cohesion is still quite worrying. I trust you'll bring them together. Shio, together with the Vice Captain, you will help to unify the Blood Unit.
Understood, sir.
I expect the same of you three. I want you all to fight as one mind, each in perfect sync.
I look forward to working with you, Vice Captain. Our task is daunting and there's much to be done, but I believe we shall succeed.
All instruments reading clear. We're ready to start whenever you are.
Come on, let's do this.
All right. Time for Romeo to do what Romeo does best.
Peekaboo, I see you killing some type of monster. Yes.
Let out your first starts sustaining. Let out home rating or in the red.
How are you, Zach? Your stream is glitching the video and audio. Alright, so the video and audio isn't. Oh yeah, I see. Oh wow, that's a lot of drop frames. Alright, alright, I didn't realize that. Alright, let me change that. I wonder if my CPU is topping out. No, I'm not getting the right kilobytes. Glad I could help. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I think I have to disconnect from the server and reconnect. You know, I'll stop the stream and restart it. I might have to restart my computer. Because that's probably the VPN I'm on that's acting up. Where is even? I don't even see it, the VPN. Maybe that's why, because it's supposed to stop me from connecting. Oh, I'm not connected, that's why. At least I think it's... if you could still see or hear me, I'm gonna restart my computer.